It's my party, I can cry if I want to. Yes, it is my birthday today. We are celebrating 38 years on this planet, and it's been absolutely delightful. Hurry up then and close that door. And it's closed. 38 years I've been on this planet, and I have yet to achieve my ultimate goal of world domination. To be fair, I will settle just for a decent place to put this camera for once, if I'm honest. Thank you to everybody who sent me birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I don't really like celebrating birthdays because I'm a bit of a tinfoil hat wearer. I believe that every time you celebrate a birthday, you get older in your mind. I like to celebrate them as little as possible, but we did. But as always, my family made a big fuss of me. My brother-in-law made a fantastic cake. Look at this one, fantastic. Look at the detail on that. And let me tell you, it tasted mwah. The ganache was fantastic. Did you know you don't spell ganache G-N-A-S-H like the rapper? I thought you did. Anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got one of those auto lift tables. I need to put the lock on. You have to push down to stop it from coming up as a safety mechanism. I'm always leaning on it. Right, amongst all the whiff-waff and whatever going on regarding birthdays, we'll move past that now. We'll move straight into some sales. We are always going to start off over on... Oh yeah, by the way, Emma got me a nice hat. Look at that. So, I'm going to need you to do as it says right now. That'll be your birthday present. Subscribe to the channel, I guess. Vinted. Some sales going out over on Vinted now. We'll start off with a little plush for Millie. Millie has teared through a couple now, I think. Liz has picked this one up. Just an IKEA dinosaur T-Rex. Sold for £2. I bought a big bundle for like a £5, and I've done about 30 odd quid out of it by now. Ada, I'll be there in a minute, darling. I'll come and see you in a second. Ada's dressed up as a cat. She's dying for me to see her. £2 sold for. Thank you, Liz, and I hope Millie loves it. Last week, Leanne came round and replenished a load of my cardboard for me, bless her heart. Let me show you. Loads of it. So we got loads up there. Half of that is from what I bought and half of it is from Leanne. There's loads of bits down there as well. We've got loads of void fill there and loads of different bits and pieces. So we are sorted. But alongside all that cardboard, Leanne actually dropped off a Nintendo Wii from her daughter, I believe. So thank you both. And a DVD player from Leanne. So I actually listed the Nintendo Wii in small little bundles. I say small little bundles. We put together this bundle here with 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks, a console, some games like Wii Sports Resort, HDMI connector, 2 tennis rackets, golf clubs, all those kinds of things. I put the bundle together for £43.20. So Leanne, really appreciate your kindness, and to your daughter, thank you both so much. Hope you shared the chocolates. And I've also got another bundle of Mario Kart and another bundle of motion adapters. So that'll be a nice little bundle there. Really appreciate it. This one has gone... I'm not sure if you watch the channel, to be fair, but Beth just said thank you for accepting. So massively appreciate that. Lovely bundle. Lovely bundle. NE Football Cards has picked up a little bundle now. He's picked up a morph suit. He's going to be taxi driving around in his elf morph suit. And a little terry cloth doll with G on it. I've had that sitting around for ages. I've no idea where it's from. That little bundle sold for £678. Really appreciate it, mate. Please send me a picture of you in your taxi dressed as a massive elf. Dr. Martin steel toe cap boots. I picked these ones up on Saturday, on the Saturday car boot. The video's not out yet. You know, it's quite a tough one. It's dark at the minute. You know, no one's coming to sell stuff anymore, so you kind of got to get what you can. These were £10 he wanted. I managed to get them down to £7 because they're not in the best condition, but they're also not in the worst. And they're not vintage or anything. They're just Dr. Martin steel toe cap boots, but they're in a really nice big size 12. Look at the size of them bad boy. I'm an 11, and these just look massive, even though I probably would wear them, to be fair. I'll probably wear 12 in a steel toe. Is that how it works? Some big thick socks? Don't know. But I paid £7, listed and sold the same day for 20. I listed them quite cheap because I wanted them gone. You know, I wanted to start to recoup some of that spend back from that Saturday morning. So that was fantastic. If it was in better condition, they weren't so scuffed up and scraped, I would have gone for about 45-ish on eBay, but they are, so I put them for 20 on Vinted and got them gone. Sally has picked up the little sheep bag. I bought this at a local carnival type thing where my daughter was dancing at. There's some local charity shop, like tabletop sales there as well. I picked up this little sheep bag for £1. It's lovely. I was going to wear it to the car boot sale this season, but I never did. So I sold it. Sally's actually picked this one up. Yay, I finally bought something from you. Love your channel and all the inspiration you've given me to resell the items I'd never have picked up. Thank you, Ricky. Warm wishes, Sally. Sally, thank you so much to you. I really appreciate the kindness and the pickup. Hopefully, you can learn some more bits to pick up as well. And that's what it's all about, isn't it, when you watch these YouTube videos? 9 times out of 10, we're watching to learn something. We don't really want to know what you've sold. We just want to know what you've sold so we can sell it. You know, I'm not showing you these things like, look what I sold. I sold this for this, you know, oh, check me out. It's never about that. Otherwise, I wouldn't show you these sales. Most of them are like £1, £2, £3 sales on Vinted. But it shows you the things that you can sell. You see what I'm saying? So, Sally, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And last but not least, Star Trek The Next Generation board game. Paid £1 off those lovely ladies, the ones who always have the Tetley tea stuff. Paid £1. Checked it all, 100% complete. I love it when you check a board game and you get to the end and it's like, it's complete. It's like doing a puzzle and you finish it. It's like, it's a piece missing. It's so annoying. Same with board games. But board games are so easy to check. A lot of people don't like doing it. They think it's laborious and there's so much to do. But if you look on the back or in the instructions or on the inside lid on most of these, it tells you what the contents are. Just follow the content. So you start off with the VHS tape. Done. Then move on to the game board. Done. Then move on to 6 tricorders. Look for 6 tricorders, whatever a tricorder is. Done. It's easy. And once you get to a part that's missing, just write it down. Then you just list it with that. Anyway, I'm absolutely waffling. I paid £1 for this. Sold it for £9.50. Somebody sent me off for £5 or something. I was like, no. Before we get into eBay, one more vintage sale has came through. Speaking of the Nintendo Wii bundle, we have sold the attachments, what are they called again? The Wii Motion things plus the sleeves. They've sold for, I think it was £14.40. So again, thank you, Leanne, and your daughter. I'm so sorry I don't know the name. I appreciate you both. And thank you for picking this up as well. And there we go. That's all the sales for Vinted. Give me just a moment to clear this down and see my daughter because she's dying to show me this outfit she's got on. And I'll be back for the eBay. Wow. Let me see. Come on over. Fantastic. You so excited for Halloween?
Yeah, because we're decorating outside.
We're decorating outside today, aren't we? Well done. Check you out. You look fantastic. Paw. Sit. Cats don't do as they're told. And jump. Fantastic. What, this one?
Yeah.
Because it's quite Halloweeny, isn't it? There you go. Have a squidgy heart. Cats like hearts, apparently. Brilliant. Right, that is eBay all picked out, and we are ready to swiftly. I wasn't very swift. Move on. Before we do go into that one though, if you do like these kinds of videos, please do consider subscribing to the channel. You won't miss out on any videos coming up in the future then. And also give it a little like. Tickle that like button. It feels really furry under your thumb apparently if you're on your phone. Well, test it out. Before we move into anywhere though, last night Nick and Andrea actually hosted a charity live stream for the Stroke Association in memory of Stephen. Some of you would have known Stephen, especially if you are into your intricate, quirky, jewellery, antique-y kind of stuff. You would have come across him and your paths would have crossed and you would have been blessed for the period of time that he was here. He was one of those souls that would just help regardless. If he had an opportunity to help and he wanted to, he would. He's always helped me out with my weird jewellery. He set me challenges in order for me to grow my knowledge. One of the challenges he actually set was, as soon as you walk into the charity shop, when you see that bag of jewellery, pick out one thing that looks quirky, see if your gut instinct is correct, send me the messages, and I'll tell you. And it was terrible. I picked out something really, really rubbish. But Stephen was a lovely bloke, and I'm sure he's massively missed for people that knew him really well, close and personal. I only knew him through Instagram, but the conversation that we have on Instagram is still very, very meaningful, and I'm going to miss chatting to the bloke. So thank you, Stephen, for everything that you've ever done for the community, mate. Yesterday was a massive success. A few guys jumped on and auctioned a few things off. I was one of them, and I auctioned off a Ricky Resells hoodie. Eddie actually sent me a bunch just for myself. It's not merch. Eddie, massively appreciate it, mate. But there's a few of you that have asked me if I'm doing merch and where can I get them, and I'm not, and you can't. So I thought I'll auction one of these off. And Peter Ray, big up to you, my friend. You actually picked this one up and you paid a nice whopping £45. Now, we know in reality, it's not really about the item. It's about how much money we can put into the charitable cause. So Peter, massively appreciate it, mate. Nick and Andrea, fantastic. Well done for supporting that stream or providing the stream and showing the support there and everyone who came on. And I do believe they've got some more coming up in the future as well. So keep an eye out for that. Go to Nick and Andrea's channel and you'll be able to see some more. So Massive thank you. And Stephen, it's for you, mate. Right, moving into eBay now, we have a few sales going out. One of them actually, some not funny stories, but you know, like those kind of like touch it and it sells kind of stories, but a little bit different. You'll know what I mean in a minute. But this is a Panasonic VHS player. Obviously, it's all pre-wrapped, so I won't show you exactly what it is, so I'm wrapping it. That has sold for £44.49. Owes me nothing now. Bought a bunch of stuff for 20 quid. Sold off like 50, 60 quid worth already. That's just one that's left over. 44.99. 44.49. This is one of those weird touch it and it sells kind of things, but not quite. This is a potentiometer. I think it's something to do with RAF or something like that. I bought it from a chap at the car boot sale. He didn't know what it was either. Well, he knew what it was, but didn't know what it's for. I paid. Oh, I'm not going to get it out. I'm going to put a screenshot up for you. No, I'm not. I will get it out. Okay. Let's put the effort in for you. I paid £5 for it. I think it's from the 56 or something, 54? 1956. I paid a £5 for it because it's funky and quirky looking, isn't it? You know, it's that kind of engineering type piece. And I've had it listed for ages. I went to the car boot sale yesterday and saw the same guy there and was like, oh, I remember you, mate. I bought that potentiometer from you. He was like, oh, yeah, cool. I bought some really nice Belstaff leathers off him yesterday. Anyway, the fact is, this has been listed for ages, and I saw the bloke and spoke about it and was like, yeah, I've still got it. Can't do anything with it just yet. It sold when I got home. £40 plus post. £44.99. People have been getting a lot more than that for these, but I've got no way to even remotely test it, not even with the eye, to see if I can spot anything that's wrong. So I've sold it as is, you know, unchecked, spares, repairs, parts, prop, so people can use it, whatever. £44.99 all in. Cool little piece of kit. And to be fair, that's probably something I would have texted Steve and asked him, you got any idea what that is, mate? Oh, man. Kyle has picked up another purchase. Look at this beautiful lady. We believe this to be Red Sonja after the research. It is by a company called Venice. Is it Venice? Veronice Designs. It's a 90s design. They do those figures and stuff. You know, they look, in my opinion, absolutely terrible when it comes to like the detail and stuff. But that's just the beauty of them, you know, this kind of style. Do you remember those little ashtrays, like the smoking ganja men ashtrays and all those kinds of things? They're just like thrown together in moulds and painted, hand painted, normally sold on some holiday destination. These ones weren't. I mean, they probably were, but these ones weren't. These were more corporately marketed, I guess. But slayed the dragon. Paid, I think that's part of a bundle I paid 15 quid for. This one is sold to Kyle again. Kyle Timms, massively appreciate you, mate. £28.99 all in. I'll wrap that one very carefully. All right, tricky. Webley shooting walking stick. This is just one of those sticks in really good condition. Colin actually dropped this round. He said, I don't sell these, me. Colin, I'm sorry, that was a terrible accent. And he was like, you sell it. So I did. It took me ages to sell. Kept on getting offers of like £5, £7, £10. Like, no. Finally, somebody paid up. They did send an offer, but we got £24 all in on that one. Shooting sticks, they always do well. If you can pick them up for anything less than a £5, you're normally going to be all right. That needs to go back on there. Let's not forget that. Philips Sonicare toothbrush heads. Paid £1.50 from the charity shop. Sold for £9.99. Just reusables, you know, sundries, those kinds of things. They always sell quite well. £7.50 for a Barbara Sanosi. Is it Sanosi? Is that how you say it? Barbara Sanosi, little rhino stuff thing. These were 20p each from the charity shop. Nope, the car boot sale. 20p each from the car boot sale. Sold for £7.50 all in. Nice little brand to look out for. Some of their stuff can do very, very well. Barbara Sansoni. There we go. Definitely one to look out for. Stick it with your plush Arsenal, you know. The Nike Rifts that I paid £10 for and sold for about 120, I think it was. The chap was really happy, sent me a message saying, I love them, thank you so much. Inside that box when I bought them had a pair of Rift socks. I sold these separately. Can you imagine just wearing those all day? Maybe I missed out on something. I did actually have a pair when I was younger. I just didn't like them. I should have kept them. Just looked after them and sold them today. Whatever. I say that about a lot of things. Pokemon, Nintendo games, all sorts. These have sold £26 all in. So I did about £150 off of that £10 sale. £10 deal at the car boot sale. I'm going to miss car boot sales, man. They're almost over. The season is drawing to an end. You're starting to see, you know, the closure of car boot sales, and the type of people that are selling at them now have changed. It's just the hardcore dealers, you know. That just means we have to do some hardcore dealing, doesn't it? Pigeon decoy bodies only. Normally they come with sticks that you put in there and they wobble around and stuff. Some of them are branded. These ones are not. They're just generic. And I paid £2 for these at the car boot sale, and I've had them for ages and thought, that is just a bad buy. I've messed up there. But I did learn at the time about certain brands to look out for on these. I can't remember what they are now, but it made me realise there are branded ones, and they're the ones that sell well. But these are still sold in the end for £12.99 all in for the 3. They've got a few marks on, a bit of dirt and stuff. I've mentioned all that, but they're plastic pigeons. They've been in the garden. This is a funky little sale. I think it was only £3.50 in the charity shop. It's a Sultan yogurt maker. What made this one special to me, what drew my eye, other than just the classic colours of the time, but all the little yogurt pots that are in top, they're all caricatured. Strawberry, Adam Apple, Slippery Sam, I know a few Slippery Sams, William Orange and Rasp. Just a nice little piece. It basically just heats up slowly and makes yogurt. Sold it for $15.99, so they're not worth loads of money, even though they look like they should be. But they're not. $15.99 though, it's still decent. Sultan's yogurt maker. Gisela, I think it's called, or Gisela, wig / hairpiece holder. I actually used this for myself for a while to list hats, but it's not got the right sort of shape for me to list a hat. I think it's perfect for holding hair, otherwise it wouldn't be marketed as such. But for me to list hats, it's not. And it's nice and collapsible. This is sold for £10 all in. I think I paid like £2 from the charity shop just to use as a tool, you know, but didn't really like the way it worked for me. I've been going through my backlog of stuff, the stuff that I've been saving up to test and thinking, do you know what? I actually can't be bothered to test half of it. So what I'm going to do is find loads of the things in the same niche and bundle them together and do a spares repairs listing. Normally I'd do auctions on them, but I thought I'm gonna find a reasonable price and just list them. I did it with some Walkmans. This is just a Now TV bundle. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 units in there and 3 power leads, spares, repairs, parts, untested. Sold on an offer for £19 and a penny. And I actually think one of you guys bought that. I think you sent me a message. No, there's no message, but maybe it was with the offer. Red Magic Mick. I think it said something like, I've got to buy something from my... I don't really actually want to guess what it is because I'm not sound like a... But you was very kind with it, so I massively appreciate it, mate. Hopefully you can do something with that. I mean, just go through with HDMIs, and if you've got controllers, fantastic. You can. That's half the reason why I didn't test them, is I had no controllers. I don't want to... Well, you can't. I think you need a controller to move through the menu on these. Unless you can download it to your phone. I never thought about that. Damn! Either way, massively appreciate it. Red Magic Mick is that? Red Magic Mick. Hopefully you sell some stuff on eBay. People can go and check it out. Thank you, mate. And this one is the incorrect order. So I picked this out of the box, but it's not even for that, but it is something red. So I'm glad I've noticed it. Actually, is it in box B? Yeah. That's the problem, you see. I saw something red and grabbed it. I've done that a few times and sent the wrong thing. This is a Ferrari bag. I'm hoping Mr. Fairbridge picked this up, because I think it was you that wanted it. It wasn't. Never mind. It is what it is. I do apologise. Couldn't shift it. I thought this was going to do really, really, really well. I can't sell it. I've tried everything. The picture is so old. I've ended up selling it for £6, 7p all in, just to move it on. Lee, I don't think it would have fit you anyway. Don't worry about it, man. There's plenty more out there for you, brother. But this one is sold for £6 and 7p. And there we go. I'm going to get those packed up. I've packed up my Vinted stuff during the break. The box is full. The bag is full even. I'm just going to show you, but you don't care. It's boxes. But it is what it is. I am going to get these packed up. It's 20 past 10 now. And then I want to go and see if I can find a fry-up somewhere. I really fancy a fry-up. It's my birthday. I'm going to treat myself. All right? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And don't forget, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Emma loves buying me little YouTubey things for my birthday. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.